Now, more than 10 months on from the meltdowns at Fukushima, Japan's tourism sector is still struggling to convince foreigners that the country is safe, with thousands cancelling their holidays.
And the nuclear impact is being felt the most on the ski fields 300 kilometres from Fukushima, with some Australian operators also feeling the pinch. North Asia correspondent Mark Wilkie has this report.
In Japan's Northern Alps, it feels like a nuclear winter. Once teeming snowfields are almost deserted, with skiers steering clear of what they fear is a polluted landscape.
The runs are totally deserted this year. There was about 3 people on the runs yesterday.
Victorian Deirdre Smith runs a guest house and bar in Hackaba. Tonight, only 2 locals drift in. Her foreign visitor bookings have slumped by 50%.
Well, people are afraid of the nuclear accident, but also I think it's fashion as well. Nobody wants to go to a place where your friends are going to laugh at you and say, you're going to turn green.
In a bid to lure back visitors, Japan was offering foreign tourists 10,000 free airfares this year. But the government has now scrapped that plan, admitting it needs the money to instead rebuild communities shattered by last year's tsunami.
Well, we had this place booked out between Christmas and a week into New Year by the one party, and they just cancelled out straight away.
Victorian Tony Anderson owns one hotel in Hackaba and manages 2 others. He says many families have cancelled their trips to the Alps, fearing their children could be contaminated by radiation.
It's not a good thing to explain to people that they'll get more radiation on a plane flying here. So it's like then they get even more scared.
Japan's Northern Alps may be 300 kilometres from the twisted carcass of the Fukushima nuclear plant, but these snowfields are feeling the fallout from the disaster, more than 10 months after the meltdowns. Mark Wilkie, ABC News, Hackaba.
That story won't do any harm to the tourism industry because the snowfields look pretty good there.
They do. I've heard some good reports from some people in Japan saying there's great snowfall there and not necessarily very big lift queues, so might be some bargains for some Australian snow hunters.